Hey, welcome back to the channel. As you can see from the title of this video, I want to discuss my favorite items for spring. Now, one thing I want to point out right off the bat is that a lot of these items are additions as recently as 1 to 2 weeks ago or 1 to 2 months ago, some even 1 to 2 years ago. But ultimately, these are all items that I still enjoy wearing. As some of you may or may not know, I am based here in Atlanta, Georgia, and we are currently in the first week of April, and last week it was already in the high 80s. So it's already warming up pretty quickly. So you'll find a lot of these items, as I point out, will be pieces that I really find to be very comfortable in this type of warmer climate. There's really no rhyme or reason to a lot of these items. Now, it just so happened that I have 2 of the same color of each, but ultimately the one commonality I'll say is that most of these garments are going to be lighter seasonal weights. So I'll point that out as we kind of go along and move along each individual item. Also, let me say this, I usually have some type of an outline that I like to go off of in my videos, but quite honestly, I just picked the pieces that I enjoy wearing most for this time of year, and I'll just give a little bit more insight on what made me choose them, why I made them, the versatility of each item, and again, just give a little bit more insight on each piece. At the end of this video, please let me know which one was your favorite. Let me know your thoughts on each of these items, and let's get started with number 1. So item number 1 is actually going to be exactly what I'm wearing today. So this green sport coat in what I like to call a seafoam green shade is going to be something that actually we have here off the rack at Eric Austin. I absolutely love this item. It is, again, a very unique color in what I call a seafoam green. As you see, it's completed in a wide notch lapel, a 3-on-2 roll, jetted pockets, of course, always functional buttons. But this is something that I just find a lot of people either love or are just quite honestly unsure about. One thing I found is that a lot of gentlemen who come in, they'll say, you know, I really like this color, let me get it. Some gentlemen will say, I don't know when I would ever wear that. It's something that I don't know how to pair with other items that I may already have. So the way I usually wear this jacket is exactly how I'm wearing it today. Cream trousers. I usually like to do some type of a chambray shirt or a white shirt, light blue shirt. But ultimately, as far as trousers go, cream trousers, a light gray, maybe like a dove or a heather gray trouser looks really nice with this sport coat as well. Again, I like it mostly because of the color. Very unique, very comfortable. This particular fabric is actually a cotton linen blend. So once again, great for this time of year. So yeah, this is gonna be item number 1. Moving on to item number 2, we have this gorgeous, this is one of my favorite garments. I made this jacket last spring, summer 2024. But this is a gorgeous herringbone sport coat. Now you'll see this one is also completed in a wide notch lapel. This is just a 2-button with patch pockets. Pretty simple as far as the design, but this is an amazing fabric. It's extremely light, it's comfortable. I love the color and I love the herringbone pattern. I designed this one with some gorgeous mother of pearl buttons as well. This is a piece that I found is excellent for daytime events. I absolutely love wearing this if ever I have to go to any type of function in the day, not weddings, because you don't want to wear white to a wedding, but this is something, again, that I find to be a crowd pleaser, if you will. If you want to do a all white or an all off-white color scheme, this obviously looks great with cream trousers, which we'll talk about next. But once again, this herringbone sport coat, absolutely a favorite of mine. Love this jacket. Next up, we have something that I speak about a lot in my videos, and that is going to be cream trousers. Now, one thing about cream trousers, funny story real quick. When I first got into menswear, I hated light trousers, white, off-white. I was just like, I would never wear that. I'm gonna get them dirty. I do a pretty good job of keeping these clean. I actually have 4 pairs of cream trousers, maybe a little bit overkill, but I do have to wear some type of a suit or suit separate every day, obviously, for what I do. Love cream trousers. I honestly think these are a staple for any sartorialist, any gentleman who wants to get into dressing. These are something that are going to be extremely versatile. I wear these a lot when I go out on dates with my wife. I wear these obviously to the store when I'm at work. But yeah, super comfortable, and they go well with pretty much all these pieces that I'm going to show today. You can kind of see, again, I'm wearing them with this seafoam green jacket. Cream trousers are a must for my personal wardrobe. So our next item is going to be a similar color to the first jacket that you saw. Well, sorry, the second jacket you saw. And this is going to be more of a sandy, double-breasted herringbone jacket. Now, this is also similar to the green jacket that I'm wearing today. This is an item that we sell here off the rack. This is going to be a 4-on-1 double-breasted jacket. This one actually has pleated patch pockets. This is something that I do quite often I kind of incorporated it into our house style here at the store. Just something a little bit unique as far as the pockets go. Similar to the second jacket you saw, has a gorgeous herringbone pattern. Again, this one is just a little different because it's slightly darker, but it is obviously double-breasted, which makes it a completely different style from that standpoint. But same with the off-white jacket, something that I really love. If I ever want to change up the style but have a similar look to that jacket, I just throw on the double-breasted version. So I really love this piece. Next up, we have more green. So another quick story. I've been wearing green suits, green sport coats for a while. I don't know what it is about green. I just love the color. It is one of my favorite colors, but my first green suit I ever had was in 2017, and I've been having green suits ever since. I pretty much make some type of green suit, sport coat, overcoat, something every year. And this is one of my favorites. So this is going to be a full suit. This is a green hopsack suit. So this particular one obviously is completed with a wide peak lapel, jetted pockets, 2-button, one of my favorite, most comfortable pieces to wear. Also, as you can see on the trousers, this particular waistband is actually a Gurkha style waistband. This was the first time I did a Gurkha waistband, I believe, maybe not, but really love these. Unique as far as the waistband goes. Again, it's a hopsack fabric, which is one of my favorite fabrics to work with. I think hopsack is completely underrated and underused in menswear. It's so comfortable, fantastic with wrinkling. It looks great in most colors that I found. But yeah, love hopsack, love this particular suit. So this is a must-have as well for my spring wardrobe. Next up, we have this kind of rosy red colored sport coat. This is going to be a linen blend as well. This is a wool linen blend, if I'm not mistaken. 2-button, peak lapel, jetted pockets. I've really been enjoying jetted pockets lately. So red is actually one of my least favorite colors in general, but also to wear. I kind of made this particular piece because it was a little bit outside of my comfort zone, which I recommend every gentleman do. Every now and then it's totally fine to do something that you typically wouldn't, and this was the case for me. I don't really like red too much, but I found that this particular sport coat looks great. Again, with cream trousers. I have a pair of tan linen trousers, 100% linen trousers. This looks excellent with as well. And it ended up being one of my favorite items. This one is, again, I think 1 to 2 years old, but I really love this piece. Very comfortable, very lightweight. One common theme, once again, with a lot of these items is that most of them are gonna be blends. I love blends. I love cotton linen blends, wool silk linen. As a matter of fact, I think this one is wool silk linen. I think I might've been mistaken, but outside of my comfort zone, but I made it work. So continuing to move down the line. Next up, we have another full suit. This is going to be a burgundy, kind of has a plum undertone, but a burgundy / maroon double-breasted suit. I actually wore this suit to the grand opening of the store last year. I made it just for that event. Absolutely love this item. Don't wear it as much as I should. I actually forget that I have it sometimes. Love this. Pretty simple, once again, jetted pockets, but a 6-on-2 double-breasted suit, just side tabs and a 2-inch cuff on the trousers. So this particular item is not a blend, but very comfortable, still very lightweight. It has a low gram count. I believe it's around 250 grams, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty simple, double-breasted, burgundy suit. Love this item and I need to wear it more. Next up, we have my navy blue blazer. Now, quick lesson. There is a difference between a blazer and a sport coat. Blazers are gonna have metal buttons. In most cases, they will be gold buttons. So this is actually a blue blazer. Absolutely love this piece. I have a similar color. It's a little bit darker and a slightly different fabric in a double-breasted version, but I love this item. I actually say that this is the piece I go to most when I don't know what to wear for the day. If ever I wake up and I'm kind of running late, this particular item is something that I know will work at all times. Obviously, we all know that blue works with gray trousers, light, medium, or charcoal gray. This navy blue blazer is going to be a staple. As we all know, it looks good with a white shirt. It looks good with light blue, any type of stripe, Bengal stripe, pencil stripe. It looks amazing with a graph check shirt. This is going to be a staple. I recommend pretty much every gentleman, if you don't have a blue blazer, that you should have some type of a blue sport coat, which is pretty easy for most guys. Blue is a color that a lot of men gravitate to. There was actually a study done on this, that something about the color blue for a lot of men is just, it registers with our brain a little bit differently, and it's something that we just naturally gravitate to. This blue blazer, a staple. I've had this for a while. I actually probably need a new one. Well, probably not. I think I just want another one, but this is a piece that I just get a lot of enjoyment out of wearing. Very comfortable as well. Now for the last few items, these are going to be a little bit more on the casual side. As you can see, we have polos. Again, these are two items that we sell here in the store. This is going to be a off-white cream colored polo, short sleeve. This is going to be navy blue, short sleeve polo, 100% cotton. Not a lot of explanation needed on these. Very comfortable. Once again, I wear these a lot when I go out on dates with my wife. I wear these a lot just day to day. They wear well. They go well with most trousers. Obviously, white and blue are going to be really versatile colors. So polos, must-haves. Next up, we have another polo. This one, as you can see, is long sleeve. Obviously, it's black as well. Now, I know you might be saying, hey, I don't want to wear a long sleeve polo in the spring, but obviously this is something that I wear a lot at nighttime. I do wear it in the day, but I like to kind of have this all black look that I do every now and then, and this looks great with some black trousers. Very versatile, as with all these pieces. I like to usually kind of scrunch the sleeves up a little bit. It's another item that we sell here in the store. Long sleeve polos, I feel like, are just as versatile as short sleeve. Again, I know short sleeve probably a little more comfortable in hotter climates, but I found that I just like to roll up the sleeves and keep it moving. So long sleeve polo is another must-have for my spring wardrobe. And for the final four items, we are just gonna have a few trousers. Next up, we have these blue wool linen trousers with a drawstring waistband. Made these maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Love these trousers, very comfortable, love the drawstring waistband. I'm traveling abroad this summer. I'll definitely be bringing these with me. Excellent for warmer climates. Again, very comfortable. You can throw these on with a white sneaker as well as a loafer, obviously. Drawstring trousers, kind of that Miami blue color. Really, really love these trousers. A must-have. Next up, another pair of trousers. So these hopefully translate well on camera. I would say these are kind of a tan, beige, almost taupe color. I know they probably look very light on camera, but these are, once again, a wool linen blend, actually the same fabric as the seafoam green jacket that I'm wearing. And I wear these trousers, as I mentioned before at the beginning of the video, with this jacket. Just another pair of casual trousers, nothing crazy, just side tabs and a 2-inch cuff. My go-to house style. These do have a single pleat as well. Love these trousers. I think it's really important to have a lot of separate trousers if you do want to kind of stray away from wearing full suits in the spring/summer. Very comfortable, very light. You can kind of even see my hand through them. Hopefully, again, they translate well on camera, but love this kind of beige, tan, wool linen blend. Love these trousers. Next up, we have a light gray pair of trousers as well. These are something that I wear a lot with some of the polos, with the blue blazer, with pretty much all of the sport coats that you saw earlier. Light gray, wool linen trousers. They get the job done every time. I find these to be honestly quite as versatile as cream trousers. Gray goes with pretty much anything for the most part. And of course, these look excellent with the black long sleeve polo that I just showed earlier also. Wool linen, gray trousers are a must-have for my spring wardrobe. And last but not least, we have a pair of yellow trousers. All right, so let me give a little bit more context on these. I don't wear these often. I actually wouldn't say they're a must-have. I just kind of threw these into the video. Similar to the red sport coat that I showed you earlier, I do like to occasionally make pieces that I wouldn't typically wear and that are a little bit outside of my comfort zone. I love these yellow trousers, and these are completed in a Gurkha style waistband. Yellow trousers are not something that I would say are an essential, but if you do want to step outside your comfort zone, I do really love wearing kind of brighter colors this time of year. Obviously, this is the time of year where they're most appropriate, but yellow trousers, something that I wear a lot with the navy blue blazer that you saw earlier. I usually like to keep the top a little bit darker, so I usually only wear these with the navy blue blazer, but of course you could wear them with the polo as well. So yellow trousers, not quite a must-have, but I do really enjoy wearing these trousers whenever I want to kind of stand out a little bit. So that completes my list of must-have items for spring. I was actually contemplating, and I can still do this in another video, on just going over my favorite suits in general. I don't know how many suits I have at the moment. That's a question I get a lot, but if you all would like to see me just talk about some of my favorite suits in general, let me know down below. If you enjoyed this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. We are closing in on 1,000 subscribers. Also, please make sure to let me know down below which item or items were your favorite. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.